The city of Portland is backtracking its plans to move forward with something called ShotSpotter. That's a gunshot detection technology company. It's an effort to try and curb gun violence. In September, Mayor Wheeler decided to greenlight a ShotSpotter pilot program after reviewing a police oversight group's recommendation. But now that pilot program is no more. The city's asking for bids from other companies who manage gunshot detection themselves. It's still possible that Portland ends up with ShotSpotter, but now there's going to be competition. Investigative reporter Evan Watson did some digging and through public records was able to see why city leadership pumped the brakes.
Months after picking ShotSpotter as part of a new approach to gun violence, Portland city leaders are back at the listening stage.
So that everyone has a fair shot at making their pitch for why their technology would be the best for a pilot.
Stephanie Howard is the city's director of community safety. She told FitCog, a police oversight group, that Portland wants gunshot detection companies to present their proposals to the public and answer questions before the city commits.
We want them to be very concise and clear about what they're proposing and how their technology works, but also addressing concerns that we have heard all along.
Public records show Mayor Ted Wheeler and city leaders have received concerns about ShotSpotter's effectiveness. ShotSpotter uses sensors to record sounds of suspected gunshots before sending alerts and locations to police. It's widely used across the country, and ShotSpotter promotes a 97% accuracy rate. But that statistic is based on internal ShotSpotter data not available to the public, and the company relies on police officers to report errors before considering that any alert could be false. And that's difficult, because analysis of ShotSpotter alerts in cities like Chicago, San Diego, and Virginia Beach have found that alerts rarely lead to arrests or any evidence of a gun-related crime. Mayor Ted Wheeler's office did not answer why the city decided to reverse its course or why it took Portland 4 months to make this call. But Howard did say she heard from a competing company, as did FitCog member Gina Ronning.
I was able to attend a presentation regarding Eagle Technologies, and I thought it was really compelling.
Starting this summer, an Eagle Technology spokesperson had emailed city leaders touting Eagle Technology as very different from that of the well-known ShotSpotter, as it relies on energy waveform analysis, not audio. After receiving bids and holding public hearings, Howard says Portland will review its options.
Transparency in the data that they collect is going to be a really important thing, certainly from the mayor's office perspective. So we would be expecting, data around the technology to be available to the public and certainly to us so that we can evaluate for ourselves what we are finding effective.
If any company is selected, Howard says Portland now plans to start a 12-month pilot program in March.
Evan Watson joins me now. And Evan, how much is this program going to cost?
Well, that depends where the city of Portland wants these sensors and how large of an area they're going to cover. ShotSpotter, for example, charges about $65,000 to $90,000 per square mile when it comes to this. So it could be looking upwards of hundreds of thousands of dollars to the millions based on cities of comparative sizes, but we're not going to know that until after they decide what area that looks like and also which company they're going to go with.
Interesting. And you've been pouring through hundreds of emails and public records. What does the city backtracking, what does that tell you now?
Yeah, well, it tells two things. First off, one, in all of those emails, I see a lot of the emails to the mayor's office and to city councilors from concerned Portland residents saying, hey, don't move forward with the ShotSpotter program. Mostly, that's what most of those emails said. And then secondly, it signals that, hey, between September and now, maybe city leadership said, hey, maybe we're a little bit too quick to jump the gun here. Let's pull back, take a more critical lens, see other options, and then see what we get from that and move forward at that stage.
Does it seem like they're going to go with one of these two companies, or maybe they'll scrap the whole thing?
It remains to be seen based on the effectiveness, the questions that come out here in the public comment section, and also the cost, which is kind of that big overarching factor. Maybe they'll decide it's too expensive in the long run, but more to come, especially after that public comment period we should have in a few weeks, I would expect.
Really great follow-up. Thanks, Evan. Appreciate it.